Hi, Catalina here from LoanSense. I'm here to talk about the student loan provisions of the stimulus package. I'm going to summarize the provisions, then I'm going to give recommendations for nonprofit and public servant employees, as well as a recommendation for for-profit employees, so those that are not trying to qualify for loan forgiveness. So first of all, the provisions. We have a 0% interest starting March 13th when President Trump made the announcement, and $0 payments. What does this mean? This essentially means you do not need to make a payment. Your loan servicer will automatically put your loan into forbearance. You can still make a payment though, it's optional, but you are not required to. And since March 13th, there's no interest. Essentially, that means that all the accruing interest stops as of March 12th. And any payments, if you were to elect to make right now, would go towards the interest before March 13th and then would go directly to the principal balance of your loans, which is great because so many of people's payments go towards accruing interest that's accruing every single day. So this is a great time if individuals still have their income and they're not public servants to continue to actually contribute towards their student loans, since the majority of it would go towards the principal. However, if you're a nonprofit employee, all of these $0 payments actually count towards public service loan forgiveness or towards regular loan forgiveness as well. That means that you do not want to make payments because the more payments you make that's not required, the less you're going to get forgiven at the end of 120 payments. So if you're a nonprofit employee, my recommendation is to not make a payment and to make sure your paperwork is filed correctly into the correct income-driven plan, as well as updating and making sure you're filing your employer verification form. We can help you with this if you have any questions, so that you can get all 6 of these payments counted towards public service loan forgiveness. If you don't file your paperwork correctly, what will happen is you're going to be making $0 payments, but you're not going to get any of it counted if you're not filed into an income-driven plan, as well as the public service loan forgiveness program. If you're a for-profit employee and do not intend to get loan forgiveness, right now is a great time to make payments, because after the interest, as I mentioned before, the amount you're giving towards your loans will go towards the principal balance. So if you can afford it and you haven't lost your job, you should go ahead and continue to make payments. If you cannot afford to because you lost your job, now is a great time to consider filing into an income-driven plan so that you can get these 6 months counted towards loan forgiveness. There's about 6 million people left out. Of course, this is all I'm talking about federal loans here. So if you have private loans or privately held Perkins loans, these do not count. However, there's a lot of healthcare workers who got special healthcare loans, which is held by ECSI. If they're federally held, you can consolidate them and take advantage of the $0 payment and 0% interest. However, when you consolidate your loans, it starts the clock over. So it's like day one again.
If you're an employer, this is a critical time now more than ever to help your employees better manage their student loan debt. Or if you're a financial advisor with clients who need assistance with loan decisions, please request a demo with us. Now is a critical time in which we've opened up our services to help individuals as well, and we'll provide those links to additional information. Please stay well.